Seite 17, 4425. Blatt 2, letzter Absatz.
The floor of the Bundestag used to be a place where long, boring debates would drag on and on. But that's changed. All thanks to tablet PCs. They've become the mode of communication for Germany's politicians. Even Chancellor Angela Merkel has an iPad. The trend is sweeping through Parliament, and it looks unstoppable.
I believe we're in the midst of a revolution that's bigger than the invention of books. It'll bring incredible social change. We're in the middle of it, but we don't even realize it.
It's
made my life easier. I have access to my emails on the go without having to lug around a laptop, and I get the latest news.
Parliamentarian Jimmy Schultz was the first politician in the Bundestag to pioneer the use of the tablet for speeches. He marched up to the podium with a PC instead of paper in hand. It took everyone by surprise.
I got to the podium and it was great. I could see the letters big and clear, much better. But then I tried to scroll down and realized I couldn't find my second paragraph. This initiative allows citizens to have direct and democratic involvement in the legislative process in the EU.
The speech was a hit. Not the words, of course, but the fact that he was reading from a screen. Using a tablet was forbidden back then, so Schulz's bold move set the Bundestag abuzz for months. Now it's permitted to carry silent PCs without a hinged screen into the chamber. These days, it seems most members of Parliament are surfing during sessions.
It's really valuable for members of Parliament because it's a professional tool, like a phone or a filing cabinet. So it's paid for from our budget.
But how do voters feel about politicians and their new toys paid for with tax dollars?
I would say voters see it as a positive, because nowadays they expect their representative to be interactive, to answer constituents' questions and get involved in Web 2.0 platforms like Facebook and Twitter.
Germany's economic minister, Rainer Brüderle, says he too is caught up in tablet fever, and it fits right in at cabinet meetings.
See, it works. I can do it.
Some critics wonder if it's safe for Germany and Europe and even the world to have leaders like Chancellor Merkel constantly communicating important and sensitive information online.
What should I say? The Chancellor's communication is safe. She uses the iPad. We've all heard about that. She's an avid user, but careful too. So her communication is safe.
Could instant online access actually make politics better? Some old-timers in Parliament are skeptical, but willing to give it a chance.
Some people might be able to look at a screen and follow a speech and think at the same time. I'm not saying that's impossible. When I was growing up and going to school, I would listen to Elvis Presley while doing my homework. And I got criticized for it.
Listening and surfing at the same time. It looks like that will be the way of the future. But there are limits to the tablet's abilities. Jimmy Schultz says he won't give any more speeches from his iPad.
I'll try it out with paper again. Then maybe it'll be easier to concentrate on the content of the speech. At least that's the hope.
There's just one more problem. A lot of tablet PCs come with standard computer games. Now the Bundestag will decide if they too are fair play.